She doesn't even care about anything but what is honest and true. All essays and seminar papers submitted must be emailed to your tutor. No crop responds more readily than careful husbandry and skillful cultivation. There will be a guest lecturer visiting the psychology department next month. People with an active lifestyle are less likely to die early or to have a major illness. A study skill seminar is on for the students who require assistance. All filed assignments should have a full list of bibliography. A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly. New York City is famous for its ethnic diversity. The mismatch between the intended and reported uses of the instrument has become clear. The medical center is located near the supermarket on North Street. I'll start with a brief history of the district, and then focus on life in the first half of the 20th century. During the next few centuries, London became one of the most powerful and prosperous cities in Europe. This part of the story is the story of my father. All students are encouraged to vote in the forthcoming elections. The study showed that people's moods can be affected by news and weather reports. Market research surveys might be given by telephone, the internet, or in person. Usually but not always, reviews provided unbiased sources of information. He was an abstract expressionist painter. There are ongoing problems with the overconsumption of junk food. Supplementary energy sources are needed after exertion. He needs to talk to you about your industrial architecture class. I've always wanted to get a degree in electronic engineering. The feeling of disgust is related to the stomach. The bus will depart from outside of the building in 5 minutes. Larger numbers of city residents mean greater car ownership. Related to the stomach. We know that sleep is essential for a normal life. Email increases the chances of miscommunication. In front of us is the car park, as you can see, and to the left, by the entry gate, is the gift shop. I'm going to be late for my next class. Trade financing for the local market or the international market for exports begins from the first step at the banks. Professor Clayton donated some of her books to the college library. There are hundreds of clubs and societies to choose from. You will be informed of the results by email. In the last few weeks, we've been looking at various aspects of the social history of London. We are not going to accept the assignment after the due date on Friday. Dr. Green's office has been moved to the second floor of the building. Many of his research objectives are driven by his natural curiosity and instincts. The original Olympic Games are one kind of original festival. The cafe house is closed down, and the snack machine is still running throughout the night. The initial results are intriguing, but statistically speaking, they are insignificant. The office opens on Wednesday and Thursday. Students are afraid of writing an essay because they have learned nothing about it. I'm glad that you've got it. All the assignments should be submitted by the end of this week. Due to the increase in courses, universities should increase their staff, too. The final exam will test material from all chapters covered in class this term. Physiology is the study of the internal and external structures of the body. The bus in front of the building will take you to the bus station. The opposition has so far been unresponsive to our proposal. The School of Arts and Design has an open day on Thursday next week. The television output is giving evidently educational programming. On our campus, prospective students had access to 13 college libraries. All of our accommodations are within a walking distance of the academic buildings. I'm afraid Professor Jones doesn't suffer fools gladly. Students should take advantage of the internet before attending the lecture. All undergraduate students should participate in the seminar. Allergy problems do run in the family, but we don't understand why. Farmers do not always receive prices for agricultural goods. I believe children should read aloud more. Meeting with tutors could be arranged for students who need additional help. Students are held accountable for adhering to establishing community standards. We are not going to accept the assignment after the due day on Friday. I am glad that Professor Gordon just joined our faculty. The Arts magazine is looking for a new assistant editor. The theoretical proposal was challenged to grasp. Children can share their lunch at around noon. When we are stressed, our skin releases a natural chemical, a hormone, that repels mosquitoes. There is a new pharmacy on the north side of the university campus. Globalization problems need to find globalized solutions. The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students. Long before children are able to speak or understand a language, they communicate through facial expressions and by making noises. Fungi are important in the process of decay, which returns ingredients to the soil, enhances soil fertility, and decomposes animal debris. I looked in my closet for something to wear, but I couldn't find anything appropriate for the occasion. The English expression is just a way of saying that age is not important. The tutorial rooms are located along the left-hand side. An essay should use evidence from both primary and secondary sources. Students are encouraged to think carefully about their accommodation needs. This teaching method provides the opportunity for students to learn by completing tasks. The information you need for this meeting is on the website. This office is for students who want to study abroad. The deadline of assignments is the 4th of February. There are lots of opportunities to meet people in this course. The bus right out in the front will take you to the station. The temporary library will be closed in the winter break. The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday. Students can borrow this book for a maximum of 1 day. The bibliography needs to be removed prior to publication. Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day. The paper has the potential to transform life science. Tuesday is the final day for students to submit their assignments without any penalty. Please note, submission deadlines are only negotiable in exceptional circumstances. The college operates on a system of continuous assessments. Students' papers should be about a current social issue. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. All laboratory equipment will be provided in class. Key aspects of this investigative paradigm may prove useful in other spheres. It's a great privilege to welcome our guest speaker to our college. If you like this video, please click like, share and subscribe.